guys, welcome to Harvey B Studio, and today we are going to be doing a week vlog leading up to our market that we have this weekend. Right now this is listed as my last market of the week, of the month, sorry. And so I'm just going to be doing some market prep, and we're going to be doing a commission that I got due tomorrow, and I'll be shipping that off on Thursday. So today is Tuesday, and we're just going to be doing some other things. But right now we're going to be starting off with our commission. So let me show y'all what I'm going to be working on right now. Yesterday I went to Hobby Lobby and I had to get some yarn. I was commissioned to do a ski mask, and I just want to say this will be the first and last ski mask that I do, because I'm enjoying the process, but it's not part of the list of things that I ever really want to do within my crochet experience, my life, whatever it is. A ski mask just doesn't fall into the things that I'm really into, and so I'm gonna take that out of the way. And as far as the things that I do want to crochet moving forward, I am going to talk about that in another video, and I'm writing these things down because there are a lot of things that I said I want to talk to you guys about, but they'll be in more smaller categories in different videos. So just know this will be the only ski mask that I make, but it's going to be the best ski mask that I make, okay? Because this here, it's going to be a half black, half green ski mask, and I am doing it with slip stitch only, okay? So it's going to be a very nice ski mask, and it's going to take forever because I'm doing slip stitches, and I freaking charged only 75 bucks for it, but it is what it is. I had intentions on doing like something that was just quick, but I really wanted to try my hand with doing a slip stitch one. So, and I just thought it would look so much better. And whenever I make things, I do want the best quality in the product, how I would want it if I was ordering it. So I went on ahead and learned a pattern off of YouTube, and I'll probably just screenshot and show y'all the YouTube video that I use. So here it is. Okay, and so now y'all check it out though. Look how nice that is. Look at the stretch in there. So I think maybe next year I might do some slip stitch beanies, but I think doing this slip stitch is making me a whole lot more confident in doing slip stitch projects. So I may consider using, you know, the slip stitch method a whole lot more often. I usually do it when I'm doing brims, when I'm doing like a brim on a hat. So that's the only time I use it, but I might do it more. I might do it a whole lot more. Very quality, looks like knit. Technically speaking though, here's one thing I do notice. So like if you know, like with knitting, you know, it's literally just the yarn going through one loop. That's it. Versus crochet, you have to wrap around, pull through two loops, pull through two, like type deal. And with knitting, you're pulling through one loop. Like everything is going through one loop at a time. And that's literally what slip stitch is. You're going through one loop at a time. So that's the reason why it gives it that knit-like look. So in a way, you're literally knitting, but with one hook. But that's why it takes so long as well. So I totally understand why knitting would take long, because you're doing one loop at a time. It just had really dawned on me, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to slip stitch, like slip stitch is technically It's literally knitting with one hook. But crochet is not. Crochet is crochet because, again, it has like its, again, this is still crochet because, again, crochet is, doing it with one hook. But like, I can understand, like, in other countries, they all use the word knitting for crochet, because I think crochet is a form of knitting, and knitting is just an action, meaning you're just bringing yarns together to create a garment. That's how I see it. So yeah, those are just my random thoughts. So then I would say maybe could let me see. I'm trying to think. Macrame, maybe that could still be a form of knitting. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Oh, I'm just probably saying stuff now. So yeah, back to it. So yeah, we're gonna be working on the ski mask. We're gonna get that done by tonight, because I know I'm not gonna get it all done during the day because I'm not moving fast enough in this moment. And then another thing, I'm gonna show you guys the yarn that I did get. So of course I got, this is the black. So I'm using the I Love This yarn, super soft from what is it? Hobby Lobby. Unpopular opinion, I think Hobby Lobby is better than Michaels. I'm sorry, but Michaels does have a few more options of different yarn textures, such as they have the bamboo cotton. They don't have, or bamboo rayon yarn. They don't have that in Michaels. I could not find that anywhere. Michaels has mainly just acrylic cotton yarn. Not really any other options, but I like Hobby Lobby because maybe it's because of the fabric section. It's just that it has more items outside of the yarn to offer. But as far as like certain yarns that I do like, another reason why I do like Hobby Lobby, I feel like Hobby Lobby has more specialty yarns. They used to have way more, at least the one I go to, they used to have way more options with specialty yarns, but that's starting to go away. Michaels is trying to bring that back in, but right now everyone's just been so hung up on just happy about them having big twists. I never really cared about big twists. Hobby Lobby has this and I'm okay with that. Big twist is probably cheaper, I would say, but Hobby Lobby's I Love This yarn is softer, or at least similar to big twist. And I don't care about big twist yarn. I didn't really care for big twists even when like Joann's was open. I didn't care about that. I was always big on trying to find really nice specialty yarns, and because I'm a person that likes to crochet as an art, so I like to have different textures to implement into my work and how I can make them unique. So I did get some of this yarn, sequence yarn from Hobby Lobby. They have this. They don't have any special type of sequence yarns at Michaels. And Michaels, again, they just have like the really soft fluffy ones and stuff like that, like the faux fur yarn and things like that. But I don't really use those as much, because I would prefer to have like neon, like pink and neon yellow faux yarn. They don't have that, so I have to order that online. And Hobby Lobby used to have that. I don't know why they took that away. Hobby Lobby used to have eyelash yarn. They took that away. I remember when they used to have that stuff, and they just don't sell it anymore. So hopefully they'll do that. But also, I know we're going to be having a yarn shop opening here out in Ocala, the downtown Ocala area. So maybe they'll consider bringing in more specialty yarns, but there's not really great local yarn shops out here. If I were to open up a yarn shop, which would be something I would want to do in the future, right? I would definitely have a space where I have lots of specialty yarns outside of your typical plain old acrylic yarn. You know what I'm saying? And then I would love to learn how to spin, just so I can have like special yarns made, maybe sourced some wool and stuff from a local farm or whatever it may be. That'll be something nice to have in the future. But right now, we're taking baby steps. So again, bought this beautiful specialty yarn from Hobby Lobby. This stuff isn't the greatest to crochet with, but I always combine it with another yarn just to give my project some shine. What are you doing?
Water?
No, I don't. Can you bring me my water, please? Thank you. So yes, and I got 2 of these, so great stuff. And last but not least, I did start my hat. If you didn't watch my last video, please go and watch. But my mom bought me some yarn from the thrift store, and that is my new thing now. I'm going to be trying to find good yarns at the thrift store. I really love this color here. I think on the video it probably looks orange, but like when I first looked at it, it's orange, but at the same time it could be like a really golden yellow color. But I think once I had started combining it with the green, it definitely looked orange to me. But it's a really nice color. I really love it, and it looks so well with this green color. And this yarn is all acrylic, but it has like a really nice vintage look to it. So I'm really loving how this yarn is looking. And I'm doing a checkerboard beanie, and I've been obsessing over these checkerboard beanies, so I might just have a whole collection of them that I stack together for myself, and then I might sell them, so there's no telling. But look at these beautiful colors combined. Thank you. So yeah, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on finishing up this ski mask. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, by the way, another thing, my daughter found my other crochet hook, y'all. She found my other one. I had lost one of my hooks. I lost it, and so I ordered a new one, and then boom, she found it. Thank God. So now I got 2 clover hooks. Okay, so that's always great, but I'm gonna be sure not to lose it again. Hey, wait, you gonna come say hey?
Yeah.
You got water on your face. Come here, come say hey before we leave. Okay, say hi, guys. You got stuff all on your face. Say hey.
I got like this.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Okay, now go watch the movie. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. So I just got done with this mask, and I am really happy with how it turned out. I'm not completely done. I'm done with the base, so the main part, the mask itself, and all I have left is the ears. So this is how it turned out, and I'm actually really obsessed with this. So again, this was slip stitch. So this whole entire mask is slip stitch. And as much as I loved or enjoyed doing a slip stitch beanie, I don't think this is something that I would sell. Like, I would only make it commission based. I would never again charge $75 for something like this. Because again, I have to get used to doing slip stitch projects, but I would honestly charge the least $100 at the least, and it would definitely be over $100 because it's just a lot. It's a lot of yarn being used, and it's quality and the way it's made. But I'm never making this again. Like, it's not in my crochet domain, you know what I'm saying? But if I were to make something like this, this would be all I make. I would not make anything else. I would only make these and sell them, you know what I'm saying? And I can, that's an idea for you guys. You can develop a really great niche of having these very nice quality handmade beanies. So if you did some crochet slip stitch beanies, you would definitely make a really great killing, and if you have really great designs on them and stuff like that. So there's a tip for you that can be a niche for you, and you can really great with your color changing. I'm considering trying it again, just personally for myself, but adding making a checkerboard one, and it won't be a ski mask, it would be a beanie. So that would be really nice. So maybe it will be something I do for like family and stuff, but to sell, no, not interested. So the next time, if anybody, I guess, notices her ski mask and they're like, they want one, they're gonna have to pay some pretty good money for it. And is it worth it? I mean, for the fact that it's handmade, yeah, but you can find something that's knitted like this, I believe, and get it for cheaper. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with you. But from a crocheter, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty penny. But this is really well made. I really like the slip stitch. So definitely will be incorporating it a whole lot more into my other hat projects. Yeah, and I'm really proud of it. So we're just gonna get a good look. This is the other one. This is the first one I've made. So I might decorate this one and add something to this right here. So now I've done 2 slip stitch projects this week, and I am going to be finishing this one up. So I'm going to do like a black cat ear and a green cat ear, and then I'm going to do like the tutorial. She had like a cute little chain or something like that, and I'm gonna put like a ring, like an earring look on the ears. So I'll show y'all what that looks like once it's complete. Sorry, I'm gonna send a picture to her to see if she likes it, and if she approves, we're gonna send it off tomorrow. So I'm gonna let y'all know if she approves or not. I kept it real simple, so hopefully she likes this. Okay, so that's all I've got right now, and I'm gonna get back to you guys. I think we're gonna be working back on our hat, okay? And I think I'm gonna go and do that now because I gotta go get my daughter really quick. She's over at my parents. So we're just gonna get that done. And I'm just gonna work on this beanie. I'm gonna try to finish this beanie today too. And start some new stuff with my other yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby, the sparkly one, because I want to make some bottle cup holders, and we'll talk about it later. So I'll check y'all later. Peace. Hey guys, so I literally just shipped off my package. It was a ski mask. She loved it, and let me show y'all a picture of it really quick. Okay, so you've seen the picture of it. And announcement. So I have finally put out a video announcing my first crochet class that I will be hosting slash teaching with my mom. My mom doesn't know how to crochet, but we're gonna be utilizing her home here, and I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I just felt like my mom has like a really great vibe. It's a beautiful space, and we're just trying to utilize the property that we live on as more of an event space for the future, because there's a lot of great things going on and people are wanting to just be out in the community and have fun and, you know, get off their phones and do like actual outdoor activities and go and mingle and network and meet new people, make new friends and all that good stuff. So of course you got to dip into that market, and those are the other things or the other ways that you as a crocheter could possibly monetize, is by teaching crochet rather than always selling your pieces. So that is where I am deciding to go in that route as well. And then I'll start doing less markets and, you know, more of that community outreach with, you know, teaching children and everything like that, and adults and mothers that want to get into a new hobby for the new year, right? So yeah, I'll be doing my first crochet class in January 17th, and we got a lot of great things. And like right here, I don't mind, I'll show you guys like a sneak peek. This is like the space and where we're going to be doing the class. Just so y'all know, my mom has a beautiful vintage style. Her home decor is great. So y'all, let's check it out, okay? So those are just some of like the sneak peeks of everything. My mom, she is a vintage collector, so she's really has a really great eye for thrifting. She has her own personal style that I really love and admire quite a lot, and hopefully I can get to that space where I'm able to be good at thrifting, you know, as much as she is. But right now I'm so focused on the crochet lifestyle, but I need to get my space together because my space is crazy. All right, but we're gonna be getting into home decor next year, so y'all stay tuned for my space. But anyways, y'all, yeah, we're gonna be over here, and of course, that's just what our space looks like. But we're gonna be doing a nice setup in the living room area. So that we can, you know, have a really nice, very well curated space where we can hang out. Right now, I'm doing a crochet class for ages 12 and up. So we're not going to be, at first I wanted to do a mom's night out, but I want to keep it really simple, just a regular how-to crochet class. And then from there, I'll start doing more like curated crochet classes for people who are a tad bit experienced. So if they're a beginner crocheter but they kind of know the basic stitches, we can start doing projects that kind of fall into the aesthetic that I'm looking for. Also like older women, you know, that can crochet a little bit. Then we can have, you know, some nice refreshments, wine and things like that. This class will have refreshments, but of course you can't, because if I have like children or whatever, there won't be like any wine and things like that. But again, just trying to do some fun, cool stuff and, you know, make new friends and get to know people and, you know, just have fun. So yeah, that's it. But I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to be working on a crochet hat. If y'all just had seen my sister, she's doing my daughter's hair. So auntie's doing her hair today because we do have a market tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. But let's go. We're going to do a little bit of some market prep today and tonight. And then next week we're going to be doing some yarn shopping. So I kind of got everything planned out. Okay. So that's it. But I'll catch y'all later, and peace. Here is the project that I'm going to work on. So today I'm going to finish up this checkerboard hat because why not? And then tonight we're going to do a little bit of market prep, and I'm going to pack up the car tonight just so I don't do that in the morning. I'm always packing the car up in the morning, which I should not be doing. So I'm going to be packing up the car tonight. We do got to get some grocery shopping done today. So if we didn't have to go out anywhere, I would have packed it up earlier. But we're not doing that. And let's finish up this hat. And market prep. We'll deal with that later on. So I'm going to go next door with my to my mom so we can just sit down. I'm going to finish watching the Moana movie with my daughter while she's getting her hair done. And we're going to have a nice little fun time crocheting. So let's go. Now she knows what this dog is. Okay. Come here. Ooh, turn around. Ooh, that's so cute. Uh-oh, be careful. You look so cute. I love it. E.T. did a good job. Good morning, you all. We have just arrived to the Ocala Downtown Market, and I'm about to get ready to set up. I do have my tripod, but it's in the bottom of my stuff, so I'm not going to show y'all me setting up, but I'm going to go ahead and set up. But check us out. We are in our crochet drip today. I have my crochet ring, and I have more crochet rings on today, and I got my scarf and hat. We'll show you the whole fit check, but today baby girl is dressed up in her little crochet cowl. I made that when I was in high school, so it's just really great to see her wearing that. And she's trying to eat. You ready to get out the car? Let's get out the car. Oh, you want to eat? I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hey guys, what is up? So we're at the Ocala Downtown Market, and I'm about to go ahead and give y'all a quick booth tour. What's special about this day though is that this will be the last market of the year for me. That's what I'm deciding to do. But sometimes I do change my mind and do a last minute market before the month ends. But right now, I'm pretty set on it, this being my last market. And with that being said, this will be, I'll be making changes to how I want my booth to look. And this will be the last day. Looking at this here poster banner here I got this banner when I first started my markets. It's a paper banner, so technically it's not for the outdoors, but it's definitely stuck through for the past 2 years. So we're just gonna take a quick look at this banner. And word of advice, do not buy a paper banner. But this thing it has the holes, but it's missing one grommet on the end. My daughter ripped it. She ripped that thing right off about 2 markets ago, and so this is how we are looking. But hey, everybody knows who I am. They see the logo, but I just ordered one yesterday, and that'll be coming in on January, so I cannot wait to see that. I also ordered some business cards and all that good stuff. So really quick, we're about to do a quick booth tour. The booth tour, I'm going to take my time in recording this because I do plan on doing a series, and I'll reveal that for our next video. But let me just show you guys what I got, okay? And I'll show y'all what I'm working on later. But give me a second. We got some customers, some people coming by, so I do want to chill out. So I'm going to show y'all. Give me one quick second. So the project that I'm working on today, I am finishing up this checkerboard beanie. And if you saw in the last videos how the checkerboard beanie, it has a little pocket and it says HB Studio at the bottom. So I'm going to be doing that with this thread here. I'm going to be doing it in black. So we're going to be working on that right now. That'll be my project for the day. I hope to get this done really quickly so it can... Hello. How are y'all doing? I'm doing great. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my shoes?
Yeah, they had asked if I had crochet pot holders. And speaking of pot holders, like next year, I am really going to go all in on doing more home decor items because people are really embracing their homes as well. So that's something I want to take note of. And again, like I said, I'm doing a series, so we're gonna go through based off what I see. Like, we can pull stats and things like that, and that's great and all, but I feel like I'm a really great predictor of the future when it comes to what people like and stuff like that. So again, 2026, I just feel like it's the year where people are just really honing in on like specially made items. So that's going to be a really big thing. And they're going to be settling in their homes, and they're going to be trying to just curate their spaces like that's really special to them. And hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. And people are gonna want things that are like very heirloom like items, things they can pass on to their children. Very special. Here's a quick tip. If you want to know how a lot of people, where people are going to be going, like how they're going to be moving a little bit when it comes to their homes, watch a show called Homeworthy. Here, it's on YouTube. Type in Homeworthy. Very addictive. It's very addictive to watch, okay? And you just see how people want to curate and bring special things into their homes. That's how it's going to be in the US, okay? People aren't going to be having this, always be out, when people do go out, they're going to be very intentional about it. So they're going to be going to events, meeting people, getting together and doing things like that. And then when they get home, they're going to be in a nice, beautiful space. It's not going to be just this space that they just pay for. They go to work to pay the bills and just sleep. It's going to be a space that they really, really enjoy and just want to be all the time. And they're going to be spending money a little bit more wisely and all that good stuff. And again, that's not everyone, but those are just some trends that people are moving into. And it's going to be a really great, I feel like it's going to be a great experience, especially with, you already kind of know a recession will be coming like really hard on us. So people are starting to embrace their spaces. They're starting to embrace what they already do have. And when they do want to get more, they're going to be very intentional, very wise on how they're spending. So our job as makers, hello, how y'all doing? Yeah, that's good. Our job as makers are to take our time with what we make and be very intentional about what we make, be intentional about the materials that we're using, and to create that lifestyle that the client or customer wants from you, okay? So it's going to be really great. It's going to be a very artisanal world I feel like we're living in. Hello, how y'all doing today? Doing very well. So it's going to be a really great experience. And again, we create that in our minds. So it's going to be good. But yeah, that's my project that I'm going to be working on. I'm trying to figure out where I left off though, because I'm totally forgetting where I left off. But yeah, this is the booth, y'all. So y'all checked out my booth. We're gonna be no sales so far, but I'm gonna go ahead and hone in, start my project, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Alright, y'all. I haven't been doing the greatest with keeping up with my sales, but I've only made 2 sales so far. I sold a little phone pouch bag with the fringe, and I did sell the what did I sell? The bandana. I sold the bandana. So that's really good. It's 11 o'clock, so we still got some time. We're here till 2 o'clock. So yeah, that's where we're at. But people, they like what they see, and we'll see. It's not as busy. You know what I'm saying? I made me some guacamole. We always get guacamole from the vendor here, down on the end. I like this guac because I'm not an onion person. I don't like onion. They do use onion in here. You can taste it, but I do not like to eat. I don't like the crunch from onions. So they don't have the big old crunchy red onions in here. They have cucumber, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Like the crunch in the cucumber hits different. So I can literally eat this by itself. So yeah. I'm not gonna give y'all mukbang though, okay? Yeah, so far my booth's $30. We've made $35. $5 profit. So always looking up, got our money back. They're perfect for Christmas. But right now I'm just really excited for next year. I made a lot of great changes. I'm making some great changes. I cannot wait to share them with you all. But I'm going to be doing a 10-part series of the things that I've learned, like a podcast style. So, and yeah, I can't wait to share that with you guys. Hello. So we'll see what we're going to be doing, and yeah, things are going to be looking up. But y'all, I'm so happy. Crochet class. Let's talk about crochet class. I made my first sale so far for the crochet class. I'm doing it on January 17th. So if you're watching this YouTube channel now and it's December, guess what? And you live close by, or there are like some people talking about wanting to come 3 hours to come learn how to crochet from me. If there's a person that crochets and I admire their style, I would want to learn from them, kind of look at from them as my mentor, and get there, so I kind of understand that perspective. So that's where I'm at with that, and I'm really happy that I'm doing this crochet class. I just cannot wait for it to happen, y'all. I'm so excited. I think when it comes to things like this, everyone should be more excited about those things and how you want to do them. I'm such a fantasy type person, so like my expectations when it comes to events are so high. I set high expectations when it comes to some things, and that is one of my problems, because like when I do go somewhere, when the marketing and everything else is on point online, and you go there and it's like it's not what I see, I really want to create the experience. I want it to be what you actually see online. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want that vibe to be the same. So my marketing strategy right now with everything is, I'm like, I'm going to keep it really simple and chill, but it's like when they get there, it's going to exceed their expectations. And I mean, I know it's just a simple crochet class, but I want it to be more, and I really just I like experiences. And I don't care much for theme parks and things like that, but I want a person to have that same vibe or feeling when they come to an event that I put together. But I'm not looking to be some type of event coordinator, but I guess in this moment I am. Hello. So yeah, that's basically it. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Very well. Oh, thank you so much. Feel free to try it on if you like. I got the mirror here. Try it on. You never know. You got the mirror here, only the mirror will tell. You know what I'm saying?
I'm alright with that. Can I get a picture of you with your eyeball hat on? Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. Oh, can I get I gotta get a picture of this. That's nice.
A name of your...
Yeah, Harvey B Studio is the name of my business.
Yeah. Can I take a...
Yeah, this post was last day, so...
Okay.
Yeah,
so we're going to put this guy in retirement?
Yeah, she's going
And you're here every Saturday?
Not every single Saturday. This will be my last one of
December.
And then I'll be here January 11. But if you check out my social media, HarveyB.studio for Facebook and Instagram, and I keep it updated on the website.
I got you.
Perfect. Here, I can do it for $45. Yeah. What I'm thinking in this moment right now, the guy, he asked like how much it was, and I said it's $45, and it's like, it's hard for me to go lower than that, like, because those eyeball hats, because I use like scrap yarn, and the amount of color change I do in those hats, but there is a part of me that knows like why they not willing to pay the $45, because I did see when he lifted it up, I did see a string hanging out, and I just know with those little things, I'm like, I think I might start lining them. I gotta line my hats, like that's what I'm thinking. But like even without the lining, Hello, hello. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing really good. Hello, hello.
There's a couple of rings that I wanted to get.
Oh, you want? Oh, you like some of the rings? Oh yeah. The ones with the flowers. That's 10. The cuffs are $5.
Okay.
Yeah, the cuffs are $5.
Great. You two card?
Yeah, I sure do.
All right.
No, we on a normal basis we set up there on Friday.
Another thing. So yeah, I just sold 2 rings. Let me show you the picture.
Like I said, it's gonna last.
Okay, and so I love the rings, but I am going to be charging higher prices with the rings once I get everything organized. If y'all didn't hear it, this year has been just a year of experimenting and creating and learning new things and trying to figure out what people like. And I believe at this point, though, the reason why there are many factors on why, things don't sell. Okay? And I just can't wait to share all that information with you. And you just have to figure out, like, if you fall into those categories, there's things you have to change up in order to make it all work out. So yeah, but I sold the 2 rings, and the guy, looking at the hat, and again, that hat looked really great on her. It was like that was for him, but we're not willing to pay $45 for a hat. But that a lot of work went into that hat. A lot of work. Okay. Is what it is. And the thing about the eyeball, people love that third eye beanie. They love it, but they don't want to. I'm not going to say they don't want to pay the price, because people are paying the price for it. It's just not everybody has it, so I get that. So it has to go to an audience that can afford that and that's really into that stuff, and that fully appreciates or understands the work that goes into crocheting. That's all it is. So there's no put down on anybody. I totally understand, but I really wish he got it because it really fit him. I love your skirt. Over here. Sorry. Hi. I really love your skirt. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Very, very well. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like sitting down. I was like, oh my god, there's some pretty ruffles.
You know the store Cato? It's
Cato.
off of 441, like way over in Bellevue. It's this tiny little store, but it has like a bunch of different, like a different style than what's like in like normal boutique stores. So
Cato, okay. Is it like K-A-I-D-O?
C-A-T-O.
C-A-T-O.
Cat-O.
Cat-O. Okay, Cat-O. Okay then. Okay, I got that then. I'll definitely check that out then.
Yeah, they're pretty
sure.
cool. Yeah. I've been using these ad nauseum because I just like it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Gotta get my brother over here.
Yeah,
We're
they're
shopping
really
for
fun.
gifts.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome. That's really good. I do this year I've been experimenting. That's all I've been doing. So I've been making a lot of things.
It's super cool. I do crochet too,
Yeah.
but way more like mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff is so cool.
Yeah, and I get very inspired by, what's trending or whatnot. But I do try to keep myself like centered, because sometimes I get too caught up in the what's trending, and I'm like, even though it's trending online, it's only because I follow this many pages. So to me, it's popular, but it's not really popular. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep it trying to stay in my curated world, So right now, the only trend I really jumped on, though, highly was the lily bag trend.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it in my way, my style. So
I love this.
So I tried out.
Do you have a business card?
Yeah, I don't have any more business cards on me.
Oh, no,
but I
no
do have a social media.
Oh, okay.
You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, Harvey B.
Okay.
My name's Harvey B.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel? All right. Yeah, so I do that.
I'm sorry, I'm just doing this now because I will forget.
I might have. I have this last card over here. You can take a picture of this.
Oh, good, yes.
It might be easier.
Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, I hold this. I gotta order more. I literally created some whole brand new business cards.
Oh,
but I'm
gotcha.
not hold this for the QR code.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
What's this?
So those are mesh caps.
They like.
Go ahead in the shell. Oh yeah, this.
Stop.
If you want, you can try it on. I have the mirror right here. They're really. I love them.
Check it out.
I'm obsessed with those. All right, so I just sold a pair of the boho earrings. It was the brown ones, and then I sold a what is it? Think. I sold a mesh cap. Sorry. So I only have one mesh cap left, and yeah, so that's really good. And I got some crochet tips in the middle that I just learned, or just working on. So like, if you see a person walking by and they seem like they would be into like what you've got or your aesthetic, because sometimes people just walk by and really aren't paying attention to where they're going or what they see or whatever. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Very well. But anyways, there was this guy that I did a market with one time. That was my neighbor. And he was saying when to gauge a person based off the distance they are from your booth. But in this moment, I don't think that matters. Because like the girl that she didn't buy it. I think it was her boyfriend that bought it. But I saw her from a distance. She was closer to the sidewalk, but she was walking by so fast. But she was wearing this really pretty flower ruffle skirt that I really liked. And I said, I like your skirt. Like, cause her vibe matched the type of person I'm trying to sell to based off of how she's dressed. Like, I think she matched it. So she instantly turned around and she came straight to my booth and she looked around or whatever. And then her boyfriend showed up and I guess he liked the stuff. So then she left off and he got her a gift and she bought her earrings and a mesh cap. So sometimes I think if you are going to sell, you need to be more talkative. You don't sit down. That's why I really don't like to sit down. Hello, how are y'all doing? Yeah, great. That's why I really don't like to sit back here. But sometimes my tall hat does work because sometimes people are always trying to peek. They're like, they see this hat and they're like, okay, I kind of want to see like what this person looks like under this hat. And I think that's a good thing. Especially if you are selling crochet wearables, you really need to be wearing those items. You need to wear your items, okay? Have an outfit and people are going to be more, they're going to see that you take your craft seriously because you're wearing your stuff too, okay? And I do see that often. A lot of people who sell crochet wearables, they aren't wearing their items. And it's like, okay. So like, do you really do this? I don't know. So that's basically it. So those are one of my thoughts. Hello. Hello. So that's one of my thoughts. And what else? I had some other thoughts, but oh yeah, the mesh cap. I was just thinking right now, like I was thinking back on like what inspired me to make the mesh cap. And what it was my mom sent me a picture on Instagram of mesh caps. They're really popular. These mesh caps are very popular. And that mesh cap my mom sent me in particular had the cowrie shells on the end. I did not follow a pattern. I just created my own pattern. I'm able to look at things and do it by eye. But when I went to that mesh cab and I went to the website, which how much they were selling it for, and it was in a country like a, the thing maybe like in Spain or something, or like some type of Spanish speaking, Portuguese, whatever, Brazil, whatever, South America, somewhere in that area. And on their website, they were selling it. The translation of the currency it was like $13 or $15 for it. And I sell mine for $25. And they actually go really well for $25. And I think it's worth $25 because even though the stitches are very simple, single crochet and chain stitches throughout, when you're doing the mesh with chains, I don't know, something about it's so awkward. It takes a long time. Like it literally like stretches the time out. So if you're selling that for less than $25, you've got to be a super fast crocheter if you're doing for less than $25. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, but those are really popular. I think I could actually sell them for more, but for now, a lot of people just don't know what they are, so I'll sell them for $25. And I'm gonna start wearing them during the springtime. So yes. Hello. So yeah, but let me go ahead. There's a lot of people walking by, so I'm gonna make sure I'm saying hello. And then I'm gonna share some more things with you guys. I like having these talks, and I hope you guys get something from it. So, peace. Alright, so I'm actually getting ready to go live on my Facebook because it is my last market and I gotta go live. But so far, y'all, we have made $315 and I'm very happy. We sold the lily bag. We sold one of my favorites. It's gone now, but I got a new concept. I got a new method to my madness because the son and mother and son, they were looking at the lily bag and they really liked it. The son had bought a hat. He actually bought the checkerboard hat where I was gonna add the Harvey B Studio pocket and everything to it, but he wound up buying the hat. I sold that for $45, and the mother bought the lily bag, which I have it on sale for $90, but she gave me a $100 bill, say keep the change, because I was letting them know they could use the bag, and not only if they can wear it, but if they're not using it, they can incorporate a form of home decor by stuffing the back with like some type of pillow cushion, closing it up, and they can use it as a pillow as well. So people love multi-use things, and the lily bag, I believe the way I made it is just the perfect way to do it. So that's great. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great. So all that good stuff, but I'll talk more about it, okay? And it's 12:34, y'all. So we're doing great. Peace. Hey you guys, so the sun is shining really bright this morning, but today is Monday, so I decided to just take a day off of recording on Sunday and relax and just take in, that amazing Saturday we had. But I just want to get straight to it because after this I'm going to be posting this video. So if you are watching this right now, I recorded this today, December 22nd, Monday, and it's all great stuff. I love to share things in real time, so it's like when you watch my videos the day I post, just know it's extremely recent. Like I literally just recorded this, so, and I want it to be a little more realistic you know, whenever you're watching them, because I know sometimes people do months of recording or old footage, and I've done that before, but at the same time I do like to be updated and know that it's really happening now today, especially when I'm obtaining information. I like to have the most recent info on hand, or just, you know, thoughts, ideas, whatever it may be. So anyways, yeah, enough of that. So yeah, Saturday was really great, y'all. I made in total $330. I sold a lot of just small miscellaneous items, but my largest transaction, it was the checkerboard beanie with the lily bag. And y'all saw that the guy, he had the checkerboard beanie, and his mom had the lily bag. And so it was so funny because, again, I was working on a checkerboard beanie. I was going to be adding that netted, the black part, but I think everybody just likes the beanies alone. But I'm still going to be adding the Harvey Beast, the HB Studio on there with the pocket. But yeah, they were kind of contemplating between if they wanted to do a all-seeing eye beanie or the checkerboard one. And the mom was like, oh, you look better with the checkerboard. I think that's more of your vibe and you can wear it a lot. So it worked for him. I personally prefer the all-seeing eye one. I thought that one looked nice. I feel like it's just a great statement piece that you can wear with everything. When it comes to hats, I don't think you should worry about whether it matches something or not. I think you should just have that one piece that's just different from everything that you've seen, and you just wear it on, whether you're in a loungewear, just throw it on. Because I like the idea of creating some type of personal image. Like when a person sees you, it's like it's that person with that cool hat. If you're into the idea of just being seen or people just knowing who you are, especially if you're getting into any form of social media, you need to have a really cool looking statement piece that people know you for, and then that's how you kind of just build your presence as you're out in the world. So that's my idea. And because I'm talking about that, like a person literally came by my booth. They saw that there was a crochet class that was being taught on January 11th. It's not mine, but this is the ones I've been doing. I've been an instructor for, but in all the videos, right, in all the crochet, in all of her crochet footage, the host, I'm wearing one of these hats here. I'm wearing one of my granny square tams. So the person saw her footage of me with the granny square tam. So every single time you kind of seen a video, it's me wearing this tam. And I would say that that's part of my personal branding. So when she saw me with the hat on, she was like, that's the person teaching the classes. So I have an image that a person can recognize to where they'll ask me questions and so on and so forth. So if I can be that person that's like, that's who I learned how to crochet from, that's really good. But I let her know about that class, gave her the information to that one, but then I also included sharing mine as well. But I most definitely prefer her to the one that she's seen before, and you kind of just know what works for who. So yeah, and again, I haven't been teaching crochet classes for that long, but again, I did it as an instructor first for another class, and now I decided I need to put myself out there and start my own. And I got to make some footage today for the crochet class, because I'm definitely trying to push it and get more sales when it comes to that. I'm really excited about it. Me and my mom have some like great ideas already. We're like talking about doing like, we're gonna have cupcakes, and then we're gonna do a fruit platter, and if it's all adults, then we're probably gonna have some wine, but if it's not, then we're not gonna put that out, but all that good stuff. So we're just excited about the class and everything, because I just love to have a good time, okay? But I do need to focus teaching how to crochet. You know, everybody leaves with some nice little trinkets, gifts, whatever it may be. And I still got to create the giveaways, but I'm excited about that. If I don't have anything created, I have a lot of crochet items that I can give out for a giveaway. So sorry, it's whatever. But yeah, what else? Yeah, we sold quite a few items. So again, those are the bag and the hat was our largest transaction. I winded up only selling 2 hats that day though. I sold the $45 hat and this granny square beanie that I sold for $25. I just let that go because it's just been something that's just been sitting for now over a year now. And then what else? I sold 1 bandana, and that was like my first sale I had. I sold some, wow, I sold a lot of small items, some rings. I sold a little phone bag. Like really, I had a very small amount of like the transactions. It was small items. I love when I make quote unquote like high sales off of just selling the tiny items that didn't take me that long. And my most profitable item are my crochet rings, because my crochet rings, they only take me like 8 to 10 minutes to make. And then the ones with the flowers, I will give some more time. They probably take me like 20 to 25 minutes to make. So that's really profitable because I sell the big one and I should sell it for more, but I still just give a decent price. So I just sell it for $10. So I'm like basically like charging myself $20 an hour. And then for the other ones, I sell those for $5, the regular cuffs. But I have some changes again. I'm making some changes with that. And I'm going to be selling them at a higher price because I do believe that crochet jewelry should be worth a little more than that. But at the same time, I still make my money. And then I just have to find other avenues on how I can make money off crochet. You know, it doesn't always have to be the physical item. You can do patterns, and I am going to be doing some patterns really soon. I already have 1 pattern made, but I do want to do like 3 patterns so I can create like this little booklet or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to be putting patterns on my website because my website needs things. I do not list a lot of things on my website, and I am going to be trying my best to list the items that I do have on hand right now, since it was my last market of the year. And that's basically it with that. So everything went pretty smooth though. So I made $5 more than I made last market, same market back to back. And it's always the same amount though. I haven't really exceeded $350 out here in these markets, but that's okay with me. Because it just helps to see like, okay, what people like. I learned a lot what people like this year. I really did. So I'm going to be moving towards that space, just making what people like. And my new motto, is that the word? Motto. My new thing for the day, here's my new thing for the going into next year, which is, if you're like focused on business, trying my best to remove the emotion out of things and looking at it as profit over passion first. So because then if I focus on the profit portion, I can utilize the profits to, you know, invest into my passions. And I would say that the markets are definitely my passion. I love interacting with people and selling my crochet items, and just I love and I think even teaching crochet classes has fallen into that. But as far as profits, I gotta make patterns. And I know like a lot of crocheters, I know y'all want patterns, and y'all always asking, do you have a pattern for this? Do you have a pattern for that? And let me tell y'all, I am gonna write some patterns. I swear to you. And I just have like a perfection like nism problem. Like I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to things like that, because I do want to make sure it's right. I personally do not care for pattern testing and things like that, but I know I've growing up, like when I first learned how to crochet, that's literally what I did. I read patterns and I followed patterns. So I just know what a good pattern entails. And what I do is I will write a pattern and I just keep crocheting and following the pattern until everything is perfect. And on top of that, when selling a pattern, I know some of y'all want to get straight to the pattern, but I like to add additional information, especially for those who are looking to sell their items. I don't really care much about people giving credit to my work. It is what it is. I don't care. That's just me. And I just want y'all to just have some really nice patterns to work with. You throw your logo on it, sales, I make all the love go around. Just buy my pattern and I give all the information on how much you can sell the product for, what type of yarn to use, where they can get it from, all that good stuff. And I want to put all that information in there. I just love to share information and I keep moving forward. And that's how we all should be. We should just want to learn from each other and teach each other how to get better, especially as a community, because as much as people like to say that the crochet community and this, that, and the other is saturated, it is nowhere near saturated. I'm trying to tell you, it's just that we're just not finding the creativity. Everybody's sticking more to trends and doing all the simple stuff, and they're just trying to make their money, and I get it. But we're gonna push the bar and we're gonna raise the standards when it comes to crocheting and how we can just, make the craft better as a whole. Yeah? Yes, I made that. But yeah, y'all, so I'm going to be ending this video here. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you watched the whole thing or if you went back and rewatched some stuff, I do a lot of rambling on throughout this video, but hopefully y'all can take something from it. Yes. What is it? Yes, it is. This girl has discovered her shadow. Okay. And so now she keeps talking about her shadow. You see your shadow? And that hairstyle didn't last long, but her hair is still cute. So yes, but again, thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope that y'all enjoy the content. Like I said, I ramble on a whole bunch, but I do like just talking a whole lot. And I'm going to be having a series coming up really soon. I may do one more vlog though first before I get my series started, because I do have a little mic I ordered, and I just want to make sure that my information that I share with you guys is a whole lot better. I do better when I write things down and talk about it. I'm not the best improv when it comes to these videos, so I say and so and a lot. But again, that's me. It's real. I like to keep it real, and that's usually how it goes. And before I leave, sneak peek for my next vlog. I always like to do a sneak peek. I bought some yarn yesterday from Michael's, and we're going to be working really with this loops and threads yarn here. It's the silky soft rayon bamboo yarn, and I already ordered me some cowrie shells as well. So we're going to be working with that yarn I got from Hobby Lobby in the beginning of the video. And I bought a whole bunch of the loops and threads silky soft bamboo rayon yarn, and I got all the colors, and we're going to be trying to use all of it. I might do like how many mesh caps and how many bottle holders I can make in a week, just so I can have those on hand going into next week. And then I plan on making a scarf. So So that's it. That's the sneak peek of what we're going to be doing next week. So I can't wait for y'all to come along with that journey. And so definitely stay tuned for that. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you love this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And that's it. I think that's all I got. Peace, love, blessings. Harvey B. out.